Hello, good morning, everyone. So, welcome to another edition of Thoughts on Education conducted by collegedindia.com. So, today we have HOD of Mechanical Department, ATME Engineering, College of Engineering. Uh, Dr. Ratnakar. Welcome to our show, sir.
Thank you, Sagar. Maybe let me introduce myself. Okay, myself, Dr. Ratnakar. I am working as Professor and Dean Student Affairs at ATME College of Engineering. I have 23 years of teaching experience. I have 12 years of research experience. So I have guided more than 30 projects for UG students, 6 projects for PG students. So 5 students are pursuing PhD under me. I have published more than 50 journals in national and international journals. I am a life member of IEI, Institute of Engineers India. I am life member of ISTE. I have worked at various levels like Board of Examiner, Board of Studies. Okay, I am in the editorial board of several journals. I am an inter-panel expert. Okay. So I worked as a session chair in national and international conferences. I have obtained various funds from various organizations in connection with the research. Okay, I have received recognition of leadership award from Skyfi Labs. Okay.
Yes.
So my interests are in the field of design, manufacturing, and then composite materials. So basically into mechanical engineering. That's a very brief about myself.
Yeah. Welcome to our show, sir, again. So, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sagar. Yeah.
So, being the faculty of Mechanical Department and the Dean of Student Affairs, so what are your roles and responsibilities towards the student?
Basically, I deal with the faculties, assigning them various work related to academic activities, research and consultancy, administration, extension activities. So our faculties are engaged in classroom instruction, laboratory instructions, curriculum development, developing learning resource material and laboratory development, students assessment and evaluation, including examination work of the university, participation in the curricular and extracurricular activities for both the students and faculties. Okay, so students guidance, counseling, helping them to develop themselves in personally, ethically, and morally, continuing education activities. So we have a lot of things to develop, mold the students. We focus on their higher educations also. Then faculties needs to keep abreast in their knowledge so that we encourage them to take up different faculty development programs, etc. So we engage our faculty in research and consultancy also. Our faculties are also involved in various administrative activities like management of student information system, etc. Then we have extension activities as mentioned. Okay, maybe like service to the society and other things. So faculties are engaged in R&D, consultancy, and academic activities in brief.
Okay. So, sir, how do you tend to establish healthy relationships with the student and the fellow faculty, sir?
So basically, with the faculties, we generally will have almost every week we'll have meetings, and whenever they want, they can easily approach me. The accessibility is, there is no barrier. Okay, so we'll be continuously communicating. When it comes to students, so we regularly organize parents teachers meeting to get connected with the parents of the students. Then apart from that, for students, we have counseling, wherein every faculty is going to be assigned with 15 students, and the teachers monitor them as if they are our own kids. So we identify the strength and weakness of the students, and we keep them telling about their strengths and how to overcome the weakness. So this is going to happen on one-to-one scale. Every faculty interacts with a student on one-to-one basis, and the interactions are going to be on an extended time period. Okay, a faculty at least in a week talks to his mentee. Okay, it is a mentor-mentee relationship. He communicates with his mentee at least for a period of 40 to 45 minutes. He tries to understand the student with various problems a student might be undergoing, because a student might have migrated from another city and he might have located here in our hostel. So what do we do is we constantly spend quality time with the student. I'm not saying only time, it is a quality time that we spend with the student to understand what is going in his mind, because we are dealing with adolescents. So we are aware of that. So we treat them in par with us. Okay, we treat them as our friends and we try to give them the required support that they want. And it depends on case to case. It is not uniform across. Every student needs a unique or a different kind of a treatment, which is addressed here at ATME College of Engineering.
Yes, sir. That's quite great, sir. So, how do you try to bring a practical approach towards subjects and make it industry oriented, sir?
When it comes to making our students industry ready, first and the foremost, I would like to say our mentors, our the board of trustees. Okay, what they have is they have a philosophy. When we look at our board of trustees, give me just 1 minute, let me come back to that. Okay, so our promoters, when we look at our promoters, maybe Mr. L. Arun Kumar is the chairman, Mr. K. Shivshankar is secretary, and R. Viresh is the treasurer of this ATME trust. And we have board of trustees, governing council is there. Okay, all these people have emphasized, and all these people are basically engineers, technocrats. They were aware of the industrial needs. They give a lot of inputs. In fact, at the first level, they're the one who have envisaged the concept of this engineering college, and this engineering college is focusing only on quality education, to deploy quality education, what is currently required for the younger generation or to the present generation. Okay, they guide us in providing what is required for the industry. Apart from that, what college has done is we have gone with plenty of MOUs with various organizations like GTTC, okay, Prolific Technologies, HIRIS, IRIS, etc. So, and we are associated with professional bodies like Indian Society for Technical Education, Institute of Engineers India, and we have departmental association through which we conduct lots of activities to promote industrial training or industrial learning, what is required for the industries. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we have got MOU with the CAD Center, IRIS, People Mechanics, Prolific Technologies, GTTC, who caters to the requirement of what is really required in the industry. Apart from that, what do we do here in mechanical engineering or mechanical department is, so we conduct a lot of seminars, workshops, technical talks, industrial visits. Okay, then we ensure that students carry out projects like mini projects. Okay, then project which is prescribed by the university, we engage our students through research. Okay, we depute students for industrial visits, because they should get the knowledge of industry. We take the students to industry. Most of the time we conduct 3 to 5 days of programs wherein a student is going to be deployed in the industry itself. Maybe like GTTC, we send them to GTTC where a student is going to be there for a minimum period of 3 to 5 days, or extended to a period of 15 to 30 days also, where he spends again a quality time there in those industries, and he acquire the skills that is really required for the industry. So we prepare industry ready students here at ATME College of Engineering, and that is our objective.
Great.
And a lot of technocrats are associated with our industry. Whenever we call them for special lectures, guest lectures, they visit our organization. And that is the strength of ATME College of Engineering.
Yes, sir. So, sir, how do you strategize the curriculum and how often it gets updated to make it benefiting to the student?
When it comes to curriculum, Sagar, we have limited scope. Okay, because we are an affiliated institution. Since we are an affiliated institution, curriculum is revised once in every 4 years by Visvesvaraya Technological University.
Yeah.
Yes, we do not have much role to play there. What we have done is at mechanical engineering, we offer courses by ourselves. Since we cannot modulate anything or modify the curriculum there, what we have done is we have modulated some courses which are very, very essential for the student, and we devise those courses and we offer those courses to the students, and we ensure that these students get equipped in that. Maybe some of the training programs like CATIA, okay, are computational fluid dynamics, our latest technologies which is happening in mechanical domain. We give them those trainings as certification programs here in the college itself. So they are going to start for a period of maybe some of the certification course are going to be for 40 hours. Some of the certification course are going to be for 70 hours. And we are going to evaluate the student and we build the required skills to these students through these certification programs.
Great, sir. So, sir, what are your views upon the placement and higher education about the students from your department, or how do your department prepares students for higher education?
So again, we have MOUs with the various verticals. When it comes to higher education, we have Stendhal frequently visiting us. Then we have people who visit for training our students related to GATE preparation. So we give a lot of emphasis for GATE also. Apart from that, as I told, no, we are associated with the industry professionals, and we are associated with the guest faculties who provide the required training. Even the IAS academies, we are associated with few of the IAS academies who frequently visit our institution, and they provide the required career guidance, career counseling. Okay, so through this, we ensure that our student gets insight into what they need to do after engineering, what are their choices, okay, whether if they want to take up job, we provide them the required assistance through the department itself, through our MOUs, through our placement. Our placement is very strong. We have conducted several pool drives in association with Visvesvaraya Technological University with very big companies. And also we have tied up with local vendors also who provide the placement assistance, and we ensure that all our students, especially the students who qualify, okay, placement needs, okay, we are fulfilling their requirements by providing whatever the assistance that is required for the placement. And generally our placements are good. So it's happening in a good manner. Even during the pandemics also placements are happening.
Great, sir, great. So how do you help, like as you told, like how do you help your student cope up with the competition being so high in the outside world? Yeah.
Before I take up this question, let me tell, when you asked for the placement, the unique feature of our institution related to placement is our training starts from first year itself. In the first year, we provide them the soft skills like spoken English, use of computers and things like that. With the soft skills we develop, and from third semester onwards, we provide them the required personality development. Then we train them on aptitude. We provide them what the industry is asking, even though we provide them how to face a group discussion. We provide them all the required things that is really essential to face a interview. That's how the placement division is equipped, and we have a dedicated training placement officer to address to this. Apart from that, in every department, not only in mechanical department, but in every department, we have got faculty placement coordinators who are going to constantly working to this, along with student volunteers. We make student volunteers also who also get engaged in the placement activities, and they ensure the drives. They look after the overall scenario of the placement activities.
Great, sir, great. And so, sir, what do you see as the department or college greatest strength, and how it can be enhanced?
Can you please repeat the question again?
How do you see the department or college greatest strength, and how it can be enhanced according to you?
Okay, right. Okay, when we look at the college, the greatest strengths are in a span of just 8 years, we could able to get National Board of Accreditation. That speaks of our strength. In entire Mysore, there are only few colleges which have been accredited by National Board of Accreditation. We are ISO certified. We have submitted our proposal for QS iGauge, again a institution which monitors our quality. So by this, I would like to say that we are giving more emphasis on quality, monitoring of quality. So uh, apart from that, when we look at how do we enhance the quality, the major strengths of our industries are teaching learning process, the academicians who are associated with this great institution, the leadership that is being provided by the management. So they are very proactive in providing whatever is required to the institution. Then at the departmental level, we take various activities, which I am going to repeat again, like organizing seminars at frequent intervals, workshops, technical talks, industrial visits, sponsored projects. Then we have a robust college management system, which we call it as CERP, where every day students' information is sent, like attendance and other things are going to be sent to the student every day. So we have kept research as our paramount importance, and we carry out the research in a very active manner. Then apart from that, we have various chapters, student chapters, like from IEI, Innovation Club, Entrepreneurship Cell, department associations, and we give a lot of emphasis for students' holistic development through engaging them through sports. Our students represent in VTU activities, whether it is in cultural programs, academics, or sports, frequent parents teachers meeting. Then we use latest devices, gadgets. So even during this pandemic, we are engaging the students through Microsoft Teams. Okay, we have purchased Microsoft Teams to ensure that we deliver quality product to the students, where they will have uninterrupted connectivity with the faculty. Okay, then we engage our students through social responsibility. We give a lot of importance for cultural and technical activities. Institution provides students with the scholarship. Placement and training is taken in a very serious manner, and we have grievance redressal cell to address the problems of students at various stages. And counseling is our hallmark, in fact. So counseling, we do it in a very dedicated fashion. So these are all strengths of the institution. Apart from that, if you look at the infrastructure and other things, we have well-built structures. We have cluster of auditoriums. Okay, we have transportation facility. The entire campus is covered through CCTV surveillance. So we focus more on job and skill training through various portals, through various medias. Very big companies like the Infosys, Wipro, Dell, and other people are associated with this. So we provide trainings like VLSI, Cisco, Infosys, by people from Infosys, Wipro, Dell, GTTC, RDTC, CAD, etc. Then the unique feature of our college is we provide meritorious scholarship, which we call it as Vidyasare, to the students, and it ranges from free education to etc. Maybe 50% waive off, 25% waive off, and etc. And we engage our students to get connected. No, we engage our students with various social responsibility activities.
Great, sir. Great.
So these are all the strengths of ATME College of Engineering.
Quite a great strength of the college in India. So, sir, what are the valuable advice you would like to the student from them to prosper their career ahead?
I would like to say, whatever is their compassion, based on that, they should choose their branch of engineering. Once they get into ATME College of Engineering, we definitely assure them quality education. We mold them. We believe in molding the students into a wonderful human beings, and we emphasize on holistic development of individuals. We nurture them to develop themselves based on their creativity, based on their ability, based on their learning capabilities. We would like to mold them to become wonderful individuals. That is where we are focusing on. We are not just focusing on preparing engineers. We are focusing on building wonderful individuals who can contribute to the society. That is our objective. So in this process, we bring out engineers who can contribute to the society undoubtedly. That is our objective.
Great, sir. Great. So, sir, thank you for being with us. So I believe the student will be viewing your interview. They will get insight of the ATME College of Engineering in general, as well as the Department of Mechanical, whatever you have told. Yeah, and the scope they will get from ATME College of Engineering. So yeah.
Thank you, Sagardeep, for your patience listening to me and giving what opportunity for me to talk. We assure the students the best and the quality education in coming days, and to the present generation. Whatever the education we are talking of is to the present education, with keeping our culture, ethics, and moral values in mind. We try to mold them to become wonderful citizens of this nation. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.